Imagine paying rent for 10 years, every year, every renewal, every increase. Then one day you sit down and calculate how much you spent. Not 5,000 cities, not 20,000 cities, but 100,000 cities, 200,000 cities, or even more. And then you realize something shocking. You don't own a house. You don't own land. You don't own a business built from that money. You simply paid for a place to stay. And now the money is gone forever. This is the reality for millions of people living in African cities today. From Accra to Lagos, from Nairobi to Johannesburg, rent is becoming one of the biggest obstacles to long-term wealth creation. But here is the truth nobody talks about. The problem isn't rent itself. The problem is what rent is stopping you from doing. Today, let's uncover why rent may be quietly destroying your future wealth potential and what financially smart Africans are doing differently. To begin, I want to talk about the hidden cost of rent. Most people think rent is simply cost of accommodation, but financially, rent has a hidden cost. Let's use a simple example. Suppose you pay 1,500 cedis every month for rent. That sounds normal in many parts of Ghana. Over 1 year, that's 18,000 Ghana cedis. Over 10 years, that's 180,000 Ghana cedis. And that's not assuming rent never increases. But we all know rent rarely stays the same. Now, imagine if a portion of that money had gone into assets. A small business, a plot of land, shares on the Ghana Stock Exchange, or an investment portfolio. The issue isn't that you are paying for shelter. The issue is that every cedi spent on rent creates no ownership, no equity, no asset, no future income. And that is where many people unknowingly lose their wealth building potential. Why people in African cities are making things worse is that African cities are growing rapidly. Every year, thousands of people moved into urban areas looking for jobs and opportunities, but housing development isn't growing fast enough. Demand is rising, supply is limited, and rent keeps increasing. Landlords know it, property developers know it, and unfortunately, renters feel the pressure the most. The result of this, a growing portion of income goes towards accommodation. Less money goes into savings, less money goes into investments, less money goes into business opportunities. Many people believe they have an income problem, but often they have an asset problem. They work hard, they earn money, but because so much of their income goes towards consumption, they never accumulate ownership. And without ownership, wealth becomes difficult to build. Now, I want to show you why the biggest wealth killer is delay. Here's what many people fail to understand. The greatest enemy of wealth is not low income. It's delayed ownership. Every year you delay acquiring assets, it's a year you lose the power of growth and compounding. Imagine two friends. One starts investing 500 cedis every month at 25. The other waits until age 35. The first person has 10 years head start. 10 years for investment to grow. 10 years to buy a land. 10 years to build a business. 10 years to acquire assets. Those 10 years can make a massive difference. Yet, many renters tell themselves, I'll invest when my salary increases. I'll buy land later. I will start a business later. But wealth rewards action, not intentions. And every year of delay makes catching up more difficult. But all hope is not lost. I want to show you what the smart wealth builders do differently that makes this system bearable. Now, let's be clear. This video is not saying you should stop renting tomorrow. In fact, many wealthy people rent. The difference is what they do while renting. While others spend everything on accommodation and lifestyle upgrades, they are acquiring assets. They are buying shares. They are investing in businesses. They are purchasing lands. They are creating additional income streams. They build ownership because they understand a simple principle. Rent should not be your only financial plan. A smart renter asks, what asset am I buying this year? Maybe it's shares, maybe it's land, maybe it's a side business, maybe it's a small investment portfolio. Whatever it is, they make sure part of their income is becoming ownership. Because ownership creates wealth, ownership creates freedom, ownership creates options. Fellas, the truth is simple. Rent isn't, rent itself is not the enemy. But paying rent year after year without building assets is one of the fastest ways to delay financial freedom. The future belongs to people who convert income into ownership. People who build assets while everyone else is only paying bills. So the next time you pay rent, ask yourself this question. What am I building that will eventually pay for my lifestyle? Because financial freedom doesn't come from earning more money. It comes from owning more assets. If you found value in this video, subscribe to Money Code Africa. Follow us on Facebook. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, don't just work for money. Build assets that work for you. And I'll see you in the next video.